Howdy, partner. What brings y'all here to town? Hey guys, just kidding, it's me. Don't get intimidated. I'm not gonna shoot you guys. But we're back doing another review. This review is a little different. As you guys know, we finished the Wrong Turn franchise. So now we've moved on to something else. And this is a movie I really wanted to see. I hadn't yet seen it, but I got around to seeing it today. And I'm gonna review it to you guys. But before I start with this video, I want to say if you're new to this channel, please hit that subscribe button. It doesn't cost you a penny, it takes you 1 second, and it really helps me out. We're on the road to 19,000 subscribers, so I would love you guys to join me on this journey. And follow me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat. Links are down there in the description. And please go follow me on Google+. I don't use Google+, I'm just going to make that perfectly clear, but I do use, I don't use it, but I do need to get 1,000 followers on there, so I can one day get my channel verified. So help me out, guys. I love all you guys. And yeah, we're talking about the movie we're talking about today is Ridiculous 6. That's why I have the cowboy hat on, because it's a Western themed movie, which I love. And I'm just gonna say it, I loved the movie. I loved it. Every second of it was awesome. It had a little bit of everything. As soon as I knew Adam Sandler was in this movie, I knew it was going to be an awesome movie, because Adam Sandler is awesome. He's really funny. One of my idols. I love Adam Sandler. And Adam Sandler and his crew always seem to stick together. Like, if you watch like Grown Ups and Grown Ups 2 and like his other movies, like let me think. Well, I shouldn't have to think, but you know, like Blended, where he's with Drew Barrymore, and like 50 First Dates, and I really love Adam Sandler movies, and I think it's more like Happy Madison Productions, and they always seem to have, they stick to their own. They have like their own like group of actors, and they're all amazing actors. Like I didn't really follow much of the names in this because they were like tribal names, but there was Adam Sandler who played the main character, which was Tommy, and he's wearing like what the Indians used to wear, like all the Indian kind of clothes, and it's based in the old days, like the President Lincoln times. There's actually a scene with President Lincoln, and it's in the Wild West, and you know, they got the little towns, like little cowboy towns, and there's always like the rivalry with the bad cowboys and the Indians and all that stuff. And Adam Sandler was actually, his mother was killed when he was a child, and he remembered seeing her get killed right in front of him by a cowboy. So he grew up with, he was found as a child by these Indians, and the Indians took him in and showed him the Indian way of life, and they brought him up to be like this really wise, you know, like really wise guy. So he considered the Indian guy to be his dad, and they like lived in their little teepees and stuff like that. There was a little village of Indians, and then across the water was like the cowboys lived there, and there was like it was, Adam Sandler was basically dressed like an Indian. He had long hair, and he was dating this Indian girl, and they were gonna get married and stuff like that. But then his dad, Adam Sandler's biological dad, came along, and he was like crook. He was a long time criminal. Like he just stole from everybody for years and years and years. So he was like a cowboy. He come to Adam Sandler, and he said, I'm your real father, you know, and I've not come to steal your land. I've come to get to know you. And then he tells him that he's dying. He has like medical problems. He's dying. So then the next thing, all these really bad cowboys who Adam Sandler's biological dad, he like stole a bunch of their money. They came and they kidnapped him with guns and horses and stuff like that. And they all came. It was pretty funny because they had these eye patches on their right eye. So all of them, there was like, I think there was like a group of like, oh no, wait, I'm getting confused. There was a different group. But these really bad cowboys came along and kidnapped Adam Sandler's dad, took him away. They said they demanded the money that he had hidden somewhere by a singing windmill. And that's all Adam Sandler knew about. And then they kidnapped his dad. So Adam Sandler was like this cool, a lot of cool stunts and stuff like that. Like he does all like backflips, and he like whooped ass on all these things, and it's just crazy. Like, and obviously it's not real, but it just looks funny, you know, because it's a comedy movie. I loved it. And then it goes on from there. Adam Sandler is trying to find the money so he can pay the criminals off, so they can get his dad back. But they also need to like get him like the medical attention that he needs. So basically, it goes on from there. He goes from like town to town, all in the Wild West, like coming into trouble here, there, everywhere. But along the way, he meets his 6 brothers in different towns. And they're all really funny and like messed up, and it's hilarious. Like Rob Schneider is actually in it, and he's also like he and Adam Sandler have always made good movies together. But it's super funny. Like Adam Sandler's playing like the Indian who then cuts his hair and then tries to dress like a cowboy so he can fit in with everybody else. And then you got like Rob Schneider is playing the Mexican. He has like the I forget what they're called, like the sombrero, I think, and like the Mexican mustache, and it's really funny. And then they meet this black guy who's also their brother. And it's a funny part where they seem to carry on the journey together. He meets them along the way, and they all decide to join the journey of finding their dad. So they help each other like rob banks and stuff like that from the bad guys. They rob from the bad guys so they can pay the Adam Sandler's dad and all these other guys' dads, so they can pay him off, kind of thing. It's really worth watching. Like, I thought it was funny. I'm trying to think of some parts. That's why I keep stopping, because I'm trying to think of parts that I really enjoyed. It's so funny. There's this guy, I forget his name in real life, but you'll know him. And he's like the dumb, loopy brother, and he's like, yeah, howdy y'all, and stuff like that. He's like, he calls himself Loopy, and his name was Little Pete in the movie. And he was really funny because there was a part where he said they're all discussing what powers they have. Not powers, but what they're good at. One of them's like, I can hold my breath for 6 minutes, and the other guy's like, one of them can't speak English at all. He's just like, and he's like a big guy. And then the black guy, he turns around and says, okay guys, I just want to tell you guys, because you're my brothers, I don't want you to like accidentally let out any racist slurs or anything like that, because I'm actually half black. My mother, I know our dad was white, but my mother was black. And he's actually a full black man, and he's saying, I just thought I'd tell you guys that I'm black, just in case you guys didn't know. And they're like, oh, I didn't see that coming, like being sarcastic. It's really funny. Then the loopy guy said, I have a really strong neck. My mom makes me pull the tractor or whatever with, or the wagon with my head every time I don't do my homework, and I never do my homework. So there comes a time where he needs to be hanged because he motorboats a girl right in public. And he's in this like evil town, like the baddest town in the West kind of thing. And it's so funny. I was laughing so hard. They hang him in public, and everybody's gathered around watching him. And this is all part of the plan. So he can so the rest of the brothers can steal things from the village while everyone's distracted by the hanging in public. And it's so funny because they drop the trapdoor, and he's like, oh no, it's like weight pulls him up from the other side, and then he's hanging by his neck, but he's got a really strong neck, so it's not affecting him. And he's going, watch this, guys, I call this one the fish on a hook. And he's like doing a fish on a hook thing, and it's so funny. And then the next thing, it goes on to another scene later on, and he's literally swinging like this, and it's a huge gallows, and he's swinging like this, and he's going woo woo by his neck, and everybody's like, what the heck's going on? He's a freak. So funny. There's a donkey in it that's always got diarrhea, and it comes in handy when it comes to pooping on the bad guys. And it's got a little of everything. Like, the movie is just hilariously funny. It's also got some not scary, but like really intense scenes. It's got a huge twist at the end when they find their dad. I'm not going to tell you guys what happens in case you haven't seen it. Huge twist. I didn't see it coming, but it's kind of got a little emotion to it. It's a little emotional when they all meet their dad, but then it quickly changes. A lot of drama, a lot of action, but most of all, it's really funny, and it is really personal. There's a part where they're singing a song around the campfire, and it's so funny. One of the guys, the loopy guy, has 3 nipples, stuff like that. Hilarious movie. I recommend you guys check it out. It's a typical Adam Sandler movie, except this time he has changed it up a little bit. I believe it was actually produced by him, so he's changed it up a little bit with the whole Wild West theme, but it's so funny. They all did a great job. I highly recommend watching it. I give it a 9 out of 10. I would give it a 10 out of 10 because I think the ending kind of like ruined it. I really enjoyed the fact that, you'll see what I mean, the whole father-son bonding thing, they finally found him and stuff like that. I really enjoyed that, but then it changed, and I honestly think that ruined it a little bit. But I don't know, I give it a 9 out of 10. I really enjoyed it, and I will definitely watch it again. I highly recommend you guys check it out. Ridiculous 6, it's so funny. Check it out and let me know what you guys think. If you've already seen it, let me know right now in the comment section. But yeah, pretty much it. Till next time, peace out. Let me know in the comment section what movie you guys want me to review next time. And that's pretty much it. Let me know what you guys thought of the movie. Peace out, and remember to chase your dreams. Make it happen, y'all.